I am going to share my experience selling a large complex property without a real estate agent, of which you're watching a drone video of the property now. You'll see my mistakes as well as my successes. I'm unsure how everything will go, but it will be an adventure. I hope everyone sees that if I can do it, you can too. I'm going to make a series of videos, so please subscribe now so that you can see what happens and if I get it sold or not. I've previously sold my house in California without an agent before moving to Washington. I also purchased and have been the buyer on 3 properties in Washington State without using an agent. I will share the lessons I learned with those transactions too. Real estate agents before the internet served a really valuable purpose in being repositories of knowledge about all the properties in an area, what they should cost, all that sort of stuff, and what's available. Nowadays with Zillow and Redfin, regular folks like us can find almost everything about a property and can even schedule showings ourselves with listing agents or sellers, and we don't need representation. A real estate agent still, though, usually gets 2 to 3% of a sale to represent the buyer or seller. That means up to 6%, or more than 1/20th of the total value, goes to a third party. If a home sells for $1 million, each agent would be paid $30,000 for what often amounts to just opening and shutting doors and filling out fields and forms. The U.S. Department of Justice actually has been trying to break up this racket for years now, and they have made it much easier for consumers to represent themselves and save that money, most especially in allowing us to post our listings on the MLS where everyone else can see it. Now let me tell you a little bit about the properties themselves. It's actually 2 legal parcels, one of which we started on earlier with the big property with the lake and where you saw some of the elk, and then the second property parcel with that we're inside right now with the house on it. The house is about a 3,100 square foot house, pretty nice finishings, that sort of thing. You can see we're in the master bedroom right now. This is the master bathroom. It has 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, kind of one of those great rooms where you have a dining room, living room, and kitchen all combined in one. And the house is on a 20-acre parcel, which I've been trying to split that 20-acre parcel for about a year now. So unfortunately, this house has sat vacant for a while, but and that's one of the reasons why I decided to combine this house with the parcel next door. My initial intention was to split this parcel into 2 10-acre parcels and then sell each one separately. I may end up still doing so if I don't get the price I'm looking for. Here's the other 86-acre parcel. You can see the little pond on it. It's got a little bit of wetlands. That's where those tall trees are. And then the smaller trees are Doug firs planted to keep the property in a classification called open space, which reduces your taxes in the county that I'm in. The property is actually pretty special in that it is bounded entirely by a 6-foot fence, chain link, all the way around it, which is ridiculously expensive. I'm not sure why the previous owner before me installed it, but it's a great feature that helps keep dumpers and all sorts of stuff out, gives the property a lot more privacy. You can see a little dirt road that runs through the property as well. That kind of gives access to different spots. Right where you see the center of the camera right now is actually a building spot location that I considered initially, and then went against. And there's another spot at the rear of this property, which you'll see shortly, that actually I did want to build on initially. I actually got as far as having a well drilled. I put in the pump with a couple of friends and built a shed there, got 2 electrical transformers installed, all that stuff, brought in fiber, but I never actually made any further moves on it because I ended up purchasing a farm in eastern Washington and decided to sell this instead. But this should give you an idea of what this looks like. Right now, there's the shed that I built, and there's a pump house. The pump house is closest to us. The shed's off in the distance a little bit, the white buildings. I think it's a pretty nice property, quite pretty. It's pretty rural out in the country. That's why it's so large. But I did a lot of work there. You can see where I installed the electrical, built that shed, installed the well, all that stuff as I was intending to build on it. And actually I did a lot of that work myself and learned a whole lot. I'd recommend everybody do a little DIY stuff. It's a lot of fun. In the next video, I'll be going through pricing strategy, hiring a photographer, getting a Matterport tour, conducting real estate showings yourself, adjusting your price, all that sort of stuff. So please like this video and subscribe if you want to see more and see how this project ends up going.